Greetings to our melanated people all around the world. It's really a joy, it's a blessing, it's a pleasure, it's an honor to be out here in nature as usual, being well grounded and well connected, being under the right frequency, energy and vibration, bringing a message of emancipation and a message of freedom to you that will free your mind. Now, with that being said, my brothers and my sisters, I want to speak to you concerning the mystery of the Good Samaritan. And this simple story, when I was growing up as a little boy, I would have heard many preachers preach about the Good Samaritan, and their interpretation has always been literal. It has always been secular history. But today I want to note to you that the Bible addresses the human mind and must be interpreted psychologically, that the Bible is not literal, neither is it secular history. So I'm going to interpret this story to you from a psychological standpoint, because when you come to understand that the Bible was written symbolically and that the Bible is not literal and it's filled with allegory and nothing in the Bible is literal, then you will understand that the Bible is your own biography. You will understand that the Bible is to teach you your own identity and bring you to discover your own divinity. So that being said, it is said in the Bible in Luke chapter 10 verses 25 I think to about say 37, and you can read the story for yourself, that a lawyer was questioning Christ. And when the Bible speaks about Christ, it is speaking about the higher self. It is speaking about the highest level of consciousness that you will come to. And it's showing you those who have the religious mentality, they would want to be like lawyers. They would want to question you. Also, it is showing you that in your mind, you would have a lot of questions when people question you of your belief. But the only exception is that you would have never ever questioned your own belief yourself, but you want to question those who would make sense of what you really believe to you, to show you that the Bible must be interpreted psychologically. And so he says that he was speaking to him in a way of tempting. And such is the way of people who have a religious mindset. They always believe that they can use words to trap you, and not understanding the law of mentalism and how thoughts work. They will always be going back to works instead of grace, when the Bible says it's not by works lest any man should boast. Okay? And so he wanted to know how to have eternal life, because all of Christianity is teaching about eternal life, and eternal never really begins and it never ends. Yet when you go to church, they tell you to say after me, and when you repeat after them, they tell you after tonight or after today you have eternal life. But that is not true. That's why I'm going to refute that. Okay? And he who have come to his Christ self, or his higher self, who understand the golden rule of life, would say to the religious ones, the golden rule of life is this: do unto others as you will have them do unto yourself. Which is to say, in other words, you have to first love yourself before you can love others. Thus the reason why it is said that you must love the Lord your God with all your heart and your strength and your mind, which is discovering your true self and loving yourself with all that you have within you, because you come to realize that God is your own human imagination, which is the creator in you, the invisible man. Therefore, it is only until, as I would have said before, that you love yourself that you can love others. Then it is said that the story goes on to say that there was a man who was traveling from Jerusalem to Jericho. Now, where is Jerusalem? Jerusalem is not a geographical place in the Middle East. Jerusalem is within you, that place of peace, joy, and happiness. So it's showing you that this journey of life is from Jerusalem to Jericho. Because you came down into this earth in amnesia, not knowing who you are, and you're on the journey not knowing who you are, and you've been taught to go away from the place of peace and joy and happiness. And on your journey in this life, you are being attacked within your mind, within your thoughts, because of the way they have trained us to think. From the very time we start to attend school, they start brainwashing us on how to think. Instead of teaching us how to think, they teach us what to think. And they start giving us a religious mentality, which is robbing us and wounding us in every way possible. So when the Bible says that this man fell among thieves and robbers who robbed him of all that he had, it is teaching you of your mind power, of how you've been robbed by the system from discovering your true mind power. The educational system has robbed you. The political system has robbed you. And the religious system has robbed you from discovering actually who you are. And it said that a priest walked your way, and he was no different. He was doing the same thing. A Levite walked your way, and he was no different. He was doing the same thing. So it's showing you that when you're wounded, when you're bruised, when you're down, these religious men, they can't help you. They can't lift you up. They will only leave you there. They only need you when you're strong and healthy, and they can use you to give them your money. I'm putting it in my own words. But here it is showing you that there's a third one who's gonna come by. And the third one is the Good Samaritan. That Good Samaritan, my brother and sister, is speaking about your higher consciousness. It is speaking about you discovering your true self. It is speaking about coming into true self-realization. It is speaking about discovering the invisible one in you, who is the creator. Whereby it is said, without him there is anything made that was made, and that all thing was made by him. Everything in this world was first imagined. It was first a thought. Therefore, God is your own human imagination. Now, many religious people believe that there is one God and one creator. If there is one God and one creator, there have to be only one creative power. And the only creative power there is the power of imagining. And it is said that the Good Samaritan will take you in the inn and take good care of you. My brother and my sister, when you find your true self, and you find that your own human imagination is the creator, and that you can create your reality consciously, you'll be well taken care of. You will receive healing emotionally, socially, financially. In every area of your life, you will be taken care of. But all of the systems that have been set up in this world has been set up to rob you. So my brother, my sisters, you are the one who's on the journey. And here am I saying to you that the golden rule of life is do unto others as you would have them do unto you. That is why I'm bringing this good news to you. This good spell, which is the gospel, because the gospel means good spell. That is why I am pouring out my heart of love to you, to tell you that all the answers that you need to lead you and guide you in this life is right within you. And that there's no God that is existing outside of you. That the creative power is in you. And I'm admonishing you to do as it has been said in Psalm 4:4, to commune with your own heart upon your bed and be still, to know what you want, what you have desire for. See it in your mind's eye and go to the end. Seeing your wish being fulfilled, get into the feelings of your wish fulfilled and fall asleep in the assumption and will manifest in your life. So I'm bringing the oil, I'm bringing the wine, I'm bringing the love and the joy and the peace. I'm bringing the key to you to teach you how you can fulfill your every desire. And that when you seek God with all your heart and your mind, with everything within you, that you will find the good Samaritan, which is a higher self, and you will receive healing for body, soul, for your body and your soul, and you will be able to tell of your story. So with that being said, my brother and my sister, I want to thank you very much for listening to me. I hope I would have gotten my message across to you. I just wanted to put it over in my own words and make it as simple as possible to you. And also I want to encourage those of you who haven't gotten any of my books to do so if you want it in ebook style. If not, the hard copies will be available soon, and I will encourage you to support this work. Also, for those of you who haven't been a part of our Patreon as yet, I'm encouraging you to do so. And the reason why I'm encouraging you to do so, because I do not want you to miss out on a great blessing that's in store for you, because I've come to realize that in order for you to receive, you have to give. So the principle of receiving is giving. And when you rearrange your mind and you will have overcome all poverty mentality, you understand the principle of giving and receiving also. So I want to encourage you to be a patron on my Patreon, even as I'm speaking to you. Now at this time, I just want to give you the sign of Matthew 6:22, where it says, if I be single, your whole body will be full of light. And my brother and my sisters, it's because I would have had that experience why I'm here and reaching out to you. And what I want to say to you, that when you have this experience, you will realize that it is the rising of the S-U-N in a S-O-N. And you will experience the dawning of a new day. And you will come to understand that without human imagination, there isn't anything made that was made. Therefore, the sun parallels the human imagination, and the imagination parallels the sun. So with that being said, I want to say peace, love you, I'm out.